afternoon and welcome back to Radcliffe Radio for the first of two instalments in as many weeks against Curzon Ashton. Radcliffe previously locked horns with the Nash back in November, however it was cut short by 45 minutes after the weather certainly had its say. At that stage the visitors had a marginal 2-1 lead, but now it's time for the Borough to host Craig Mahan's side. An unneeded intervention from Walker, but in the end the intervention from Buckley Ricketts saw it behind for a throw-in. Here is Walker now going towards the penalty area, finds the feet of Hume in the penalty area, across the face of goal, and then it's just about scrambled away by Sawable, who will go forward so nearly the opening chance of the game for the Borough.
Yeah, I thought Dudley was going to be able to sneak in there and get and sneak that one in at the near post, but Curzon Ashton were able to get a body in and around him and were able to, as you said, smuggle it away.
And he sends it in now towards the near post, but bounces all the way through to Hugh. I think Stefan Moles puts a challenge to it at the near post.
Yeah, he took the gamble to try and run in and get a toe on it, didn't he? But
here we come forward via Derby, flicked away by Radcliffe, but it's at the feet now of Molu. Sees well dispossessed by Glendon just about in the nick of time as well, just as he looked to turn in the penalty area. Now at the feet of Hume, who is wriggled free of Posher, and now he's looking to drive forward. Out to the right-hand side for Walker, where Radcliffe looked to continue this attack. Once again in sort of that Tom Walker territory, who strikes it. It's a great save down to his left-hand post by Bobby Jones. Certainly asking a question there was Tom Walker.
It's a really good save from Bobby Jones, isn't it? Because he would have seen that one very, very late. He had about 3-4 bodies in front of him before Tom Walker was able to let that strike off. And as we know, he's very capable from that range. He did it on Tuesday night. He was looking for a similar kind of goal in a similar corner, same corner even, never mind, similar corner. But, not happy with the distance of the wall or the amount of movement, but delays and looks to whip in now.
Towards the back post where Maynard will head away. But it'll be picked up once more by Sinclair as it's sent in. Moles, great save at point blank range by Hewell. Still in the penalty area at the feet of Spencer. Back to Curran. Curran out to Moles, tries to thread it in. Asking for a handball, but won't be acknowledged, but it will be a free kick. But what a save by Hewell.
Really smart save from Hewell. Just straight instant was able to twist his body to get it to hit off his thigh, slash his arm, didn't he? I think it was just more so, it was quite central, the strike from Moles. A clean strike, but as you say, Hewell's reactions were really good. And
as it's set to be taken once more, delivered in towards the mixer, met by Griffiths, but over the top in the end. But a free header.
There's enough pressure on him there from Dudley to kind of force him into some form of decision with his header, but wasn't able to get it on target. Just over the game, over the bar it went from Griffiths.
Well, this point in the game when these sides previously met, we were treated to 3 goals, 2 of the way for where the opening goal will come. As it is taken by Greenfield towards the near post, not completely cleared away by Derby before it's helped on by Curran, and now Jackson strikes it from distance. In the end, well dealt with by Bobby Jones, who gathers at the second attempt and then clears upfield, but Jackson back doing his defensive duties, and then a late challenge from Jackson, who just got the wrong side of his man, but it was a great effort, wasn't it, from Jackson? It sat up beautifully for him, and you can't begrudge him for taking on that effort from that sort of distance.
Yeah, it's too tempting from that range. From our vantage point, obviously, it looks promising, but I think when we watch it back on video footage, it'll look quite more central.
Out to Sinclair, out to the left-hand side for the former Macclesfield man in Curran once more. Up against Jackson, he's got Sinclair as the overlapping run. He chooses to ignore him, but he finds the feet of Griffiths, who just well in the end, after momentarily just leaving the ball slightly behind him. Completes a quick 1-2 with Derby. Then a square pass across this left-hand side for Hayhurst, who'll strike it from distance. It's just tipped over the top by Mike Hewell. But that is the first chance of the game for the Nash.
Second chance of the game. You keep forgetting about Stefan Moles' chance in the 6-yard box.
Well, that one probably of more note, isn't it?
No, the Stefan Moles one was a better chance. It's just that one. That one resulted in a corner coming from it, but long attempt to strike from the Hayhurst. It opened up for him, so can't begrudge him for not having that strike off on a goal.
Now positioned in the Radcliffe half, as Posher has it. Out to the right for Derby, who tries to sweep it on towards Moles. It'll actually reach him on this right-hand side ahead of Duxbury in the penalty area now. Plays it across the face of goal to Oakley Ricketts, who just completely miscues his effort. Has to do better there, Anton, doesn't he?
He does. It's a free shot on goal, isn't it? But he's
been really... He's had a few half chances, hasn't he, to contend with from Radcliffe, but not really been forced into a strong save. But here come Radcliffe now as they look to change that via Greenfield, looking to drive it, goal, strikes it, just chips it past his right hand. It's a top save by Bobby Jones. Commentator's curse.
I know, yeah, just as you were saying, he's had a save of much needs to save, and then that one at full stretch, he tips it narrowly wide of the post, and he just opened up in it for Danny Greenfield to let a strike off, and he did that in abundance, but I think it may just feed back into how it was in that first half, where it's a bit methodical from both sides.
That throw-in is eventually taken, flicked on by a Curzon Ashton man. Now it's in the penalty area for
great block.
Spencer. Great block by what looks to be Roscoe once more. And now Walker can look to drive forward, but he has it robbed of his possession once more by Moles, who falls but gets there at the second attempt, and just inside the penalty area now, strikes it, well parried by Hewitt, and then it's helped on by Roscoe, but not completely out of danger as it's looked to be delivered in from Derby, and then a second attempt is fired in by Lacey at the feet of Spencer. Another block by Radcliffe, and then it is fired a long way over the top by Stefan Moles, but a success in the chances there for Curzon Ashton. They probably will feel that they should have converted at least one.
Yeah, the chances are flowing there for Curzon in pink there, but tested you out with one. Radcliffe with bodies on the line for about three of them, and credit to the Radcliffe defence who were able to deal with that.
The challenge, and now can help the Nash drive forward on this right-hand side via Lacey. He's got Derby over on the overlap, chooses to ignore him. Almost caught a little bit in two minds there, but retains possession once more. And then Griffiths out towards that left-hand side towards Moles, but good step that from Jackson. Who's then deemed to have impeded his man. Jackson making the point known that he's touched the ball.
The Curzon players are making out he's already on the yellow. They're asking why he's not a second. That's the question they're asking.
And he's been given his marching orders.
He sent him off for it. I don't think it was a foul personally, and he sent him off. He's been sent off. Did you see a second yellow or was it straight red?
It was a second yellow card. And now 8 minutes into the second half, Radcliffe are down to 10. Greenfield to take this thrown in towards the mixer. Dudley flicks on to the body of Hume, who's being challenged by Suave. It's in the penalty area now. Plays it across the face of goal, just about. Well, it's not cleared away. Walker strikes it, but it makes the top of the stand. Has to probably do better there. You feel Tom Walker just about 17 yards out. Just trying to bend it into the corner, isn't he?
You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to whip it in towards his top corner. It's probably the only position where he could try and hit the net because of the amount of bodies in and around. But wasn't able to keep it down, unfortunately, hit the face of the main stand. I still feel like it could have been a foul if Jordan Humes goes down there.
Well, he was always off balance, wasn't he, as well?
He's done well to try and get it back across, but...
Here's a chance for Spencer, strikes it into the back of the net. It's a fantastic finish, and he grabs his 8th goal of the season. Unleashes a cracker from distance into Matt Hewitt's far right-hand post.
No chance.
Radcliffe absolutely perplexed about something, but it is Curzon Ashton who opened the scoring in the opening 12 minutes of this second half.
Yeah, Matt Hewitt left in no chance. Spencer's cut across that beautifully into nestle into that side net into open the scoring, and as you say, Radcliffe human with something that a decision the referee's made. Yeah, for sure, it's going to be a matter of picking moments when you want to cause an issue. He might be in here. He's been pulled out.
It's a penalty.
Well played, Jordan. He kept his body in between Barn and man and shooting him into the penalty area until he was pulled. Catch held off. He's asking for what should be a red because he did on goal, but the referee's got his yellow in hand, so I think it's Summer Wiley is going to be shown the yellow. It's cornered off by the Radcliffe faithful, but I think it's just only going to be yellow. But it's an opportunity for Borough to level.
Yeah, 3 minutes later, it was a quick response on Tuesday night, and well, but before that comes in, Bobby Jones just going to be debriefed by the referee. The referee's whistle now sounds. Tom Walker, 12 yards out, strikes into the back of the net. Radcliffe have got a lifeline, and Radcliffe are going all back to draw this game level. It's Radcliffe 1, Curzon Ashton 1.
Tucked it away beautifully. Gave Bobby Jones the eyes and sent him the wrong way. Left footed, tucked it away. Goal number 7. Old Tom Walker's campaign makes it back to that game with a goal, and he made it clear, and it's quick turnaround and we're back level.
Yeah, I think
by that time Radcliffe will be here to get numbers back, but they've got hold of it in the second ball there with Spencer. Looks to dig one in. It's headed away, but not far enough to. It's a great save with Nice Sinclair, I think it is.
Yeah, it was a fantastic save from Hewart, who just narrowed the angle for Sinclair, and just when the chance probably looked like it was gonna have gone after that intervention from Brad Roscoe, bounced back through to Isaac Sinclair, who, as every good forward does, was taking a gamble. Back to Griffiths to Moles once more, headed away by Sargent, and then it's going to be picked up by Sawable. And now at the feet of Lacey, strikes it a long way wide in the end, but a good opening for him.
He was off balance really, so he can't really, I don't think, you can see what he's trying to do, but it kind of drags it wide as he's off balance, which...
But like I say, it's almost re-galvanised as almost that anguish is being met in the direction of Curzon Ashton, isn't it? As Hume's now got the ball 30 yards out from a well challenged there by Sawable before he's shot to the floor by the Borough man. And they take it quickly by Darby to Sinclair, and then Sinclair out to Moles. Moles has got Buckley Ricketts further ahead of him on that left-hand side, who he chooses to use now. Looking to drive in field and drives past Thornley. Strikes it now. Great save by Hewart to parry it behind for a corner kick. A save that he had to make.
Yeah, it's a comfortable one, but it's the same as you say had to make, because that's nestling in towards that corner. And Hewart, I think the main thing is pushed it away from goal rather than just out. But danger's not gone yet, as it'll be a resulting corner to follow.
Opportunity now to provide a pivotal moment for the Borough once more. Sent in towards the near post, met by Griffiths. Flicked back on by Roscoe, flicked all the way across. Posher gets the slightest of connections, but it will bounce back through to Jordan Hume in the penalty area now. Being sent the long way round, delivers the ball in towards the back post. Darby just about intervenes and sees it behind for a corner. Yeah, understandably so. Just trying to find the perfect option, and does now towards Sinclair in the penalty area. Delivers the ball in across the face of goal at the back post. Is Isaac Buckley Ricketts, but he's well challenged by the former Nash man in Ollie Thornley, who sees it behind for a corner kick. Great intervention, and a pivotal one as well at that, Anton.
Yeah, he had to make sure he timed it right and got a key towards Buckley Ricketts. Would have been in behind, as it looks like the Nash are preparing change of their own, but they've gone short to Buckley Ricketts, who digs across out, it's headed away. And Radcliffe can get this away at the second attempt by Glendon, but he's had it poked off his toe.
Play it on to Hayhurst before Maynard will intervene. Then Hayhurst once more heads it back in towards the direction it came from. Then Roscoe. Then flicked on by Greenfield up towards Riley, but Sawable will be forced all the way back to Jones. Good shape this from Radcliffe. Loose clearance by Jones, which finds Hume, who can now run at Posher. Strikes it, but it all reaching once again. Strike off, but it's just narrowly wide by Jordan Hume. Sat up beautifully for him, and you feel that was a glorious chance, Anton.
Yeah, again, another loose. I thought we was going to have a repeat of Tuesday night where we saw a goal mistake. Well, I say a loose pass that almost allowed a one-on-one opportunity. But Hume couldn't quite get it right. That's a great looking ball by Sawable. He played it in behind. The cross is coming in, and it's a loose pass that almost allowed a one-on-one opportunity. But Hume couldn't quite get it right. That's a great looking ball by Sobowale. He's played it in behind. The cross is coming in. It's at the post. It's not. It's shot again. It's in. It's in. Spencer's got another one.
One into the other.
I don't know how it ricocheted in his favour, but he's been able to drive it in.
Gets his brace, and Curzon Ashton.
And put Curzon Ashton back in front.
Well, it's the captain's contribution, isn't it?
That's what captains did. Well, I thought John he was going to do something for our captain, our number 9. Our captain was going to do it, but turns out to be the visitors' captain and number 9. That's
from one end of the pitch to the other, just as they look like they were under the cosh there. Curzon Ashton, they respond.
There's an issue. It was a great ball by Sobowale down that left hand side. But drew the ball into that left hand side. The cross comes in.
And Geralt sends it along once more up towards Thornley. Suave gets the first contact, and then Riley gets the seconds. Still kept hold of it, strikes it, will chain off it once again, which is gathered by Bobby Jones, who's going to be
coming back. But obviously that new rule's been put in, hasn't it, by the FA. But how long the keepers can hold it for, but I don't. It's been put for next season, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think if that was the case now, that would have been sanctioned as a lack of time, because that was over the 8-second rule.
Well, I'm not sure how he's not been booked.
But I think that'll probably be game. They'll probably stick this in the corner, be it.
Yeah, you'd suspect so, wouldn't you? As that is where it's sent towards. They work it quite nicely, actually. By Falls now, just going towards the corner flag. Well, that is the final action of the game, and it runs out as Radcliffe 1, Curzon Ashton 2, so it ends as it did after 45 minutes when these sides previously met in the other side of Greater Manchester.